What it do, what it is, man. Y'all already know, man. This is your boy, Mr. Flick It Up. And right now, y'all already know, man. Y'all tune in with Smoke and Spit Your Bars, man. We gonna have a lot of special guests, we vibe or not. And you know, he gonna introduce himself, man. What it is, man.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's good?
Long time, good to see you again. Yeah, well, they call me Reggie B on the street, but you know, my name Reginald Baldwin.
Okay.
You know, on paper, you know, like I say, my official is what I go by, you know, as far as business-wise, but, you know, if you know me on a personal level, everybody call me Reggie.
Okay, that's real, man. Where you from, man? Where you from?
Well, I'm from the 229, better known as Albany, Georgia.
Okay.
And we rep our region, you know, and that's been something we kind of started a little while ago because, yeah, I'm from Albany, but there's so many surrounding towns that we can all kind of like collab to make it one like little metropolitan area in Southwest Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, I brought you here today because I know it's gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different vibe because you know you're not actually an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, tell the people exactly what you do, like what you do, as in in the industry of hip hop and music, something like that.
To be honest with you, man, I feel like I do everything but rap. You know, I was just thinking when you were saying that, like, it's like, what could I title myself? I mean, I executive produced. That was my first works back in like 25 years ago. Like, we actually doing our 25th year anniversary right now of our first studio release. So initially, that's how I got into the game, just putting people together and. You know, I helped founding the studio that's still open in Albany right now, Platinum Sound Recording Studio. Shout out to Mario Meadows, and we kind of collaborate on some projects and stuff like that. So I even touched a few keys in my day, but you know.
Well, hold on. You say you touched what?
Keys on the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I touched a few pianos, keyboards, organs, whatever you want to call them, you know, and you know, cause I got that ear, and we did a lot of mixes and stuff like that. So while I had the opportunity to be in the studio with Mario, I had an office on the side of him. I was able to be on a lot of different sessions, even with artists that wasn't signed to the label. They were just buying studio time. So that kind of got me a feel of what my real job was to help all these people. Yeah, I had artists signed to my label.
But what was your label called?
Artesian Records. And I named it after the city because I'm like a history type person. So I want to try to dig a little bit deeper. I didn't want to just most of everything we do try to have a little bit of substance with it. So Artesian City is the other name for Albany. You know, you got Orlando's the city beautiful, obviously.
Yeah.
And then so you got Albany would be the city beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I mean not the city beautiful, that's the Artesian City.
Yeah.
So that's how we come up with the name. And it's on all the what you call it, the civic stuff, like the trash cans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You'll see that on all the different places around town. So that's how I kind of picked up on that name, the spin off with the record label, because I definitely didn't want to be like nobody else that had ever done it before. So I figured by me being unique to something that represents my city, I wouldn't have to worry about sounding or acting like Master P, because that's what was hot at the time.
Yeah.
Different Wu-Tang Clan, you know, you had Goody Mob, you know, a lot of people like that. So I wanted to make sure we was distinct from all those different people. But they obviously influenced us, you know, as well. But
yeah. Well, I want this my question is what made you? Not what made you, but have you ever worked with anything that's in Orange County, like any artists that you ever worked with in Orange County?
Well, the first thing I would say, shout out to the BB. We have a song with Young BB, which you might not call himself that today, but at the time, I'm from Paramount when I moved here. This is the first place I moved to, so naturally, the people that I have most acquaintance with would be people from this community.
Okay.
So BB, that's sentimental. That's the closest thing you can get to my family in Orlando would be Paramount.
Yeah.
So obviously we did music together. Big Dime, y'all know when y'all heard him. He got a song called "Represent the Oak."
Yeah, big down, yeah.
So same area. You know, all these different streets. Just me coming in the neighborhood, dude. I was like, wow, I forgot to even put the alarm on my car because I done moved out of Orlando, right outside, but this is my home. This is the first place I jumped out of the porch at.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still coughing because of something that went down my throat. But we know that shit happens. But I'm gonna keep drinking the yak and I'm gonna get it right.
So you know, you gobble a little bit. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so that means that you just heard the music around that time. You was into the music.
Yeah. And then, you know, I just come out here to the classic.
Okay.
And naturally promote music. We wasn't scared to get out of the city. We weren't scared to see what other people were doing. I was at Orange Crush. I was at Black Beach in Daytona.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, some of my people that I was running with in the streets, you know, we ventured out. You know, we didn't want to sit in Albany every day, and you know, even though we was hustling and shit like that, but we weren't trying to be around Albany every day. So it's a thing they call Super Tuesday.
Yeah.
Back home. And that was when the police used to like bust people. So we'd get up on Tuesday and we'd hit it. We'd go to Atlanta, we'd go to Columbus, we'd go to Montgomery, Alabama, we'd go to Savannah, we'd come down here.
Yeah.
I mean, and come back the same day type stuff. I mean, we was young, you know, we moved around like that.
We moved around like that, okay.
So, and as me coming to Orlando more and more to the classic and interacting with people on the music and inspired by Granddaddy South, I mean, he was killing the thing right there. I was like taking his posters back to Albany, you know, all different kind of stuff. So it was a natural thing for me. It wasn't no big deal for me to love the music and be that big of a fan to support you in that type of way. Obviously, I bought the album. And I went a step further and got the posters.
All right, then. Well, since you talking about, you know, saying rapping back then, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you right, like Granddaddy South, Red Dog.
Yeah,
you know,
all of them. The Underground Station, White Dog.
Oh, White Dog. All
White Boy Pills on.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
All these boys still around. Some of these guys still around.
Yeah, they still around. They still around. Trust me, they is.
Yeah,
but what about how you feel about the music now? That's in Orlando now. That's in Orange County area. Like, how do you feel about the music? Oh, you don't listen.
I feel like I'm on the outside at the end, to be honest with you, because my career kind of transited into the construction.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to move into Orlando. I had to reinvent myself. So we as men, we have to take care of ourselves, obviously. So if I invested so much money into the industry, trying to find and get this record deal, I'm talking about I had Columbia, Universal, had Electric Records call my office. I had so much stuff, I could just do my head up. You know what I'm saying? I had a big head, bro. So once certain things transpired, you gotta take the car. You gotta take the car. Yeah, once certain things transpired on that level, I had to get to the point where I had to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I had to put boys' things behind me. And I had to go out there and get my hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? I moved here with no calluses on my hand. Now they're full of them. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got to ask somebody for nothing either. So to make a long story short, I could take all day on this interview talking about that transpiration from one thing to the next. But we all know we men out here, man. Ain't nobody should be begging nobody for nothing, should be asking nobody for nothing. So what if I got turned down a record deal? The dude, we'd have A&R, we were looking at $5.4 million deal with Arista Records, and the A&R record got in a carjacking and it was killed. I had 9 albums for $500,000 on the table, sitting at the club talking to this man about the budget. And then I got a call 2 weeks later saying this man is no longer with us. So I was depressed when I moved to Orlando. I had about $200,000. Should I say that on camera? But, you know, it came to my mind. So $200,000 is a lot of money in the industry. We already know that. We talking over a period of time. We ain't talking about all at once.
I know what you mean.
But for a person that's not working, I could have bought a whole house with that. So I moved down here like, oh my God. I went from that to this. So, you know, it took a little time, you know, and God sent me I'm a firm believer in God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, God explained to me, you know, in my times of prayer, my lowest point, that hey, I got you.
Yeah.
I just need for you to, you know, whoop, and you know, and then I just humbled myself, man. It was a big. You go from looking at $6 million at 25 years old to on the block.
Yeah.
You know, trapping.
Yeah.
You know, it'll make you think different. You know, I'm running from the MBIs and you know, all this kind of stuff. We got all these alphabets going around now. I'm paranoid. I don't know who is who, and I mean, my mind was just all over the place. And then now I got to go and work for $8 an hour. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm used to going on cruises to the Bahamas and going to New Orleans in my '98 Oldsmobile and you know, in Atlanta every weekend, or I might just wake up going and don't even know I'm going and being niggas.
Yeah.
You know.
So basically, you know, your story seems like it's still like the situation of what you said was a bunch of alphabets is still going on to this day.
I mean, we go back to the black men. They killing us every day. Like, I mean, shit, that shit real, man. That shit ain't just started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are hunted in a certain aspect. It depends on which way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
If you get yourself caught up in a certain situation, you will become a part of the hunted.
Yeah.
You will be on their watch list for your lifetime. And that's what it is. You're a domestic terrorist.
So who you feel that's at least doing their thing in Orange County?
I mean, I give a shout out.
Artists that you know that's doing.
You and I went to Jam Pony because I'm doing the documentary. You went with me.
Yeah.
And I was introduced to the Gabbana chick. You know what I'm saying? And I recognized what she's doing.
Yeah.
But again, since then I have seen on social media because I'm not active no more like that in Orlando. Majority of my stuff is still going on where I'm from.
Okay.
So as far as me being physically active in this state of mind, this state of what's going on in hip hop now, if I want to look at it on a broader aspect, I'm kind of like feeling like Andre, like where do I fit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even with the new stuff that we're doing, I'm still promoting my old stuff because I ain't never put that out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still like in the mindset of what I was doing when I was back then. I'm still trying to give the people what they want type shit. Cause I ain't doing this because I want to do it. I'm doing this because people are asking me, what the hell y'all music at? Like, when COVID came, people was like in my inbox, literally on Facebook, like, damn, dude, I can't find your music nowhere. What I need to do? You know, do I need to send $10? You know, this shit was like that bad. Like, niggas wanted me to send them CDs and shit in 2019, 20 type shit. So I'm like, damn. So I got 200 fucking songs in my fucking garage. I'm like, damn, if what if I pass away tomorrow? Like, this shit will never be heard. All them studio sessions and all this time and buying beats and sitting down writing up all this goddamn paperwork and shit, it'll be in vain if I don't release this music. So I want to.
Basically, you just saying that your goal is to release this music. That's really the main goal.
Man, I got over 100 songs right now. Man. I got unreleased shit all the way right now. Shout out to Film Up. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 songs with them. We got the Dungeon Family on some stuff that, you know.
You got some classics on that.
Oh, yeah. We were fucking all decent. Yeah, shout out to Hank Wood. My roommate in college went to high school with Goodman. And I had the pleasure of going up there with him in Atlanta and shit like that. That's how I met Ghetto Mafia. That was our first release, was a track called Don't Say Shit off of the Innocent Fellas project. That came out in 1999.
Okay.
So this song right here is featuring Wicked the Ghetto Mafia. So I met them, all of them, through the Dungeon Family on Church Street in Atlanta off of Bankhead. Which, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
That was the spot back then. I ran across and I ain't dropping, but I seen a lot of stars over there.
Yeah.
And it was like that, and that's what it was. It wasn't even no playing around. It was the dro spot. So if you smoke, you going through there. I don't care if you a platinum selling artist or if you a goddamn a nigga that wanted a gram.
Yeah.
You over there because they had the best shit going on back here at the time. So I had the opportunity to meet Wicked me and him connected like whatever, like to the point where it's time to revisit these days. He got his own podcast in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I seen him last year in Atlanta at Yo ATL Raps, but I didn't get a chance to fuck with him. But, you know, shout out to Get Up Out for Wicked, Nino, you know what I'm saying? You know, we still doing this thing. And then it took a couple more projects, and then I finally got the Witch Doctor on my shit. Cause that's like,
all right.
that's like a brother to the type
Since
shit.
you said that you pushing the music, just to let you know, we is in 2024, you know. Pushing out your music is actually really, you gotta stream it out. You know, I know you said you're going by with the days. I don't know if you was caught up with what's going on today on how to, you know, put your music out there, distribute it, and put it on all types of platforms.
Oh yeah. You know, we had the situation with Empire. We had signed the Empire, but I'm one of them more of a like a control type people. So yeah. I got a couple distribution outlets right now.
Yeah.
So like I said, they send actually drop Friday on our platform.
All right.
So
what's
we
in there?
Scandalous.
Scandalous?
Yeah.
What do they do? Rap or sing?
They look like singers, but they rappers. The motherfuckers hardcore. I got a song Friday called Yank that's coming out. In fact, let me pull up the artwork for you so you'll see where we headed with that, because that shit that I ain't saying that shit, but that stuff that Sexy Red doing now,
yeah,
we was doing that 25 years ago. And I ain't trying to knock nobody, but that's the level, that's the intensity that we had way back when.
Yeah.
And like I said again, if you doing something contrary to what the government wants you to do, they're gonna stop the shit, bro. They're not gonna let you come and keep continuing and do some shit, and they know that you ain't working with they type of way that they got going on. So the single is called Yank That.
Yeah.
It's a song. The hood say, yank that dick,
Yeah.
pull that cheese, smoke them trees, Hennessy.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to came out in 2000. So what we hearing now, we were way before all of that. We was always have been innovators.
Yeah.
We have always done stuff before people even thought about doing it.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of people say, damn, y'all had the money? Man, y'all would be goddamn this and that. And I kind of say, because I had to sit down with Coach K, and he had explained to me how he helped Pastor Troy come out with No Player GA, shit like that. You know, they sold 90,000 units out of the trunk. At that point in time, that was almost $1 million fucking dollars. That's 90,000 times 10 is 900,000 all day long.
All day, yeah.
And I had people give me $20 for my CD. So,
yeah,
you know that's a plus on that.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said again, I kind of look at the way QC did their shit with Migos and all that, and I figured that if we would have had the money, we probably would have found a little baby too, because that's the energy that we had. We was watching y'all, but we had our own shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? We like what y'all did. We wanted to be around y'all amongst y'all, but we still wanted to be unique, and that's something that the industry don't have right now. Uniqueness. This is different. All of it. Even now, we go from here to there.
Yeah.
94 Flood Boy, you heard that song.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Have you heard somebody talking like that, spitting like that, talking about this and that? You know what I mean?
Right.
The nigga he ain't trying to speed rap. He wants you to hear every fucking word.
Yeah.
And he talking some shit. So this song wound up on the movie. So guess what? If you want to play our shit on the radio, you want to do all this other crazy ass shit, guess what? My dog never stopped. Now this man producing his own movies. Now we in a position to help other people again.
Yeah.
I can place your shit on the movie, your shit right up on TV. That's instant money for us.
Yeah.
So that's what we learning how to make that a part of it, but we was in strictly for love back then. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing other than getting in the studio and make some songs.
We're making some songs.
And then I go out and promote as much as I could, networking and doing this and that, but I was just chasing the record deal because I knew we had a good enough material to get signed.
Yeah.
Especially when Fieldmark got signed, I just knew, oh shit, it's a rap.
Yeah.
They right around the corner from us.
Yeah.
You know, I know it got the whole industry looking. I got Electric Records called my office.
Yeah.
Got Columbia coming to all my concerts, Universal coming. You know, I got scouts, they sent scouts from Atlanta to damn near every show we was doing. So I knew it was just a matter of time, but then when you had the federal government threatening every fucking body, you know, that shit just throwed everybody up. So everybody had to go their own way at one point. And that's how I wound up coming down here, because I felt like I was a threat to the whole situation just by my presence. Because everybody knew what I was capable of doing. If I got that money, you know what I'm saying, it's all right. You know what, let me just get out of the way. And, you know, because what they wanted the equipment, I already knew they wanted the equipment. They ain't want me, they ain't want him, they wanted the equipment. So I was like, let me get the fuck out of the way.
Basically, I hear what you're saying about.
It's all about suppression.
Yeah, I got you. No, I understand. I see what you got. Basically, you know, what you're doing is basically you just doing it because this is what you love doing, regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like they say, you still never too late to learn. So in the process, you're still learning through this whole situation, and that's a good thing. But see, for my audience, I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I got a lot of audience that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a little young, you know, a little some of them don't understand how things work, but they do know how things work when it comes, you know what I'm saying, through the internet. You know what I mean? But they don't understand how it goes outside. Because a lot of them, it's our social, some don't even talk to people like that, but they got material that they put online and people be attracted to it. They be getting all these views and more followers and stuff like that. So now these days, like I said though, with you, as you saying that y'all was doing, the boy did Florida Boy, and it ended up being on the movies and on the film, and now he ended up doing his own film. And basically putting his music behind the films and, you know, doing his thing. What kind of streams is he getting on or what platform is he putting his movies on?
But right now, like I was telling you, we going about it the way we used to.
Yeah.
We got 4,000 followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
We got 2 million views last year.
Okay.
But the shit ain't monetized. And they took the movie off. So we had major setbacks because of that. We thought that by us passing out these cards with these scan codes and all this shit all up from when I go to work in Miami, I'm passing out the card.
Yeah.
We all the way back up in Atlanta passing these same cards out. So we even pretty much did a trick that when he first came out, you remember the trick that first came out, you could not go nowhere and not see his shit on even laying in the fucking road.
Yeah.
So there's no way you didn't know about trick that when he first dropped.
Yeah,
so that's my concept. And I follow and I look and I study the way the shit is done organically, what we call grassroots marketing.
Yeah, I get what you said.
That's how, to the younger people, y'all can Google that.
Yeah.
Grassroots marketing is what you said that we don't do now.
Yeah.
You don't go and visit people, sit in their face, you don't interact with people, you don't network with people.
No.
That's what the networking that we come from.
Yeah.
We come into your city, we finna sit down, we finna have a conversation, we finna talk about them, finna do whatever, give you the music, give you hard copies, promo, and that's whatever. You know, if it's payola, it's payola. You know, that's what it was back then. Now, hell, you can do shit without even seeing motherfuckers. Hell, I do jobs all the time. I got clients I ain't never met before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not personally, but my Zelle and my goddamn phone work.
It worked, right? Yeah.
You can send me all the description and everything.
All right, so since you said that they put it down, so I'm asking you now, what are movies like the other movies that y'all got coming out? What platform are y'all putting the movies on?
I'm glad you said it, because right now we do have the capabilities of going to our platform just like the rest of the big boys are. We just not breaking into that. Like I said, that comes with being patient and waiting your turn pretty much. Because T-Mac been acting about 5 years. He got his first start on Atlanta Avenue. So he got people that's kind of mentoring him to that. But what they did in the process, they allowed him to come on all these video shoots and all these sets and stuff. Now they plugged in the Tubi, Amazon Prime, Hulu, and then any platforms up under that. Those are the biggest and the major ones.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, okay, so if I want to go see the movie, why won't we get to see the movie?
All of them.
So I go to Tubi is on Tubi.
Yeah, the main movie that T-Mail right now has the flagship. He got a movie with Omar Gooding called Pieces.
Okay.
Omar Gooding is featured in the movie, but then T-Mail is starring in the movie.
Okay.
So if you Google that, it's gonna come up Tubi, Amazon Prime, and everything up under that.
Okay.
So right now to this point, and I'm not trying to flatter nobody with shit or try to be arrogant and none of that, but when you asked me the question, I was trying to explain to you when we produce a movie, where those would go.
Okay.
Because of the setback with YouTube, we trying to bypass that because we was putting all our shit on there.
Yeah.
We did get a hell of a following.
Yeah.
We got an audience in India, an audience in Turkey, an audience in Argentina.
All right. Well, I don't know if y'all doing this, and I might be moving too forward. What I would do, since YouTube was doing that, what I would do is just only put like snippets and tell them what
Sure.
you're doing. Short enough.
We built another page actually on the back of my shirt. I got the promo shirt.
Okay.
Got another page, T-Mail Official.
Okay.
So that's another one. It's growing slowly, but the first one we just put the gas on it, man. And we did it the way that we know how to do it, and the shit worked.
Yeah.
But YouTube ain't play fair, so
yeah. But
we was anticipating on that YouTube money at first.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you can do it just like you said. You gotta get it monetized and all that.
And then that Sign of the Empire ain't help, cause they flagged every time we put this song on there. We gave this to Empire. They fucking flagged our shit, bro. So YouTube using every excuse up under the sun. Your shit was flagged too many times. We can't monetize it because of this. Can't monetize it. Every time I open up my Facebook page, I can't monetize it for that. There's so many fucking rules. How am supposed to know what the fuck to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I work for you motherfuckers. So this frustration comes from that, and then you try to figure out a way to go around that. So now we can send our shit straight to Tubi, straight to Amazon. Right now we're in the process of the new movie that we have, Tony and Tawana. Yeah. And I can't even claim that. It's just, that's not my brother movie.
Yeah, okay.
I work with T-Mail so much to the point where it's a we, but he did it all his goddamn self.
Yeah.
Film, wrote the bitch, edited the motherfucker. Okay. Now these other people that help them be on Tubi with all these other 18 movies that he got, they help him get to a person that can take his movies and put them on these different platforms. So this is our first chance at that.
Yeah, okay.
So as long as we could dot our I's and cross our T's. I remember it was a conversation that I had with you about trying to get our shit over on Empire.
Yeah.
About the specs.
Yeah.
So that's where we at right now. Yeah. We're having our stuff distributed on there. Yeah. And saying, I ain't trying to say fuck YouTube, but why do it and not be seeing the money on the back end? We put a lot into this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's why I say, but that's why, me personally, I just put little snippets, some of the clips, and you know what I'm saying, make it like 1 minute, call it a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you put all the information and everything else so they can find the movie.
Like I said, I was just having a conversation with T-Mail last night. We got people to do our closed captions and we still got a couple holes in our system where we're trying to improve on that, you know what I'm saying, make it where it's turnkey. Cause I want to be able to eventually, like I said again, take your music, put it on our movies, and then we start seeing bread. You know what I'm saying? So that's, it's cool to the in-between stuff, the learning process and all that, but I want to, in the day and time that we in right now, people want to see results.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm about. I'm trying to get it to the point where we could, get your stuff and do what we need to do. Even if we don't sign to our label, we can still put your stuff on, do like a publishing deal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to make even our old music come back to life, because I can put the 25-year-old music on a new movie.
Yeah.
And it's still gonna help me stream.
Yeah, true.
So that's the game right now. That's, instead of me going to radio, we putting our focus into the movie.
Yeah.
Because I could try to go to every radio station from Miami back to Atlanta, from Bread Street on back down.
Yeah.
But that's $200,000 right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why not learn how to film, edit, and do all my own shit so you can bring me part of the 200?
Yeah.
Follow us on Hood Raised Records at Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also got Artesian Records at TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. You can follow the movie, Ben Boulevard. It's on YouTube right now. And we're working on the soundtrack for that. We're working on episode 3 from season 2. That's getting ready to drop soon. We were in the process of editing that. We also got another movie called Tony and Tawana on Hood Raised Films that's coming out, produced by Spike Perry himself, aka T-Mal HK. Shout out to T-Mal 1000.